Welcome to BAL Adventureland. Today is January 1st, 2019, so I want to wish everybody a happy new year. For BAL Adventureland New Year resolution, I have one thing, is to open BAL Adventureland. And for that I have a couple plans. I want to auction off antique collection of stuff that I collected that we're gonna go over. It's really interesting stuff. Also, as of right now, I do not accept any donation for certain reasons, but if you want to help BAL Adventureland, you can either buy t-shirts or join us on Antiquus auction. It's gonna be February 2nd. So if you really want to see, it's gonna go on Instagram live. So my Instagram is BAL Adventureland guy or BAL Adventureland, and there's two accounts actually. Go with the one with my face on it. It's a bigger account, so that's where I'm gonna have my auction going on. So if you don't want to miss some of these things, go there and check them out. Okay, now let's go over the list of antique stuff. Thank you so much. I'm gonna display my antique collection. If you're interested what I got, you already see a little bit of my record player. That's probably like number one thing on my list. That's what we're gonna start with. So I got a bunch of discs right here. I have a devotional songs, you come closer, by Fred Waring, right? And you see all these Christmas songs here. It was copyright at 1945, so it's like 75 years ago, almost 75 years ago. And I have all his albums. I have a bunch of other CDs from that time. So this is original music, and it's going to be displayed on this record player right here. This record player was built in 1960, original, and it still works. You heard it play. It's made out of wood and it works in a tube, so there is really few electronics in here. Like they have primitive motors, everything else is switched manually. I can turn it on right now. Can I come closer? See, if I turn it on, like you heard it, and you can control the volume. And if I can just shut some lights off here. So I shut the lights off for a second, and if you look inside the thing, it's a vacuum tube. They're glowing. That's how it's amplified the sound. And this thing, this record player was made by Admiral, and in here you can see all the knobs. They all seem to be working fine. Volume. You can put bass and all sorts of things. What's good about this record player is right now you're hearing the music from 75 years ago, from 1945, and it's a live music. There's no digital component in this player. All it is a little bit of scratches on a disc that vibrates the needle. Then it picks up the noise, and the tube, the vacuum tube that you just see, they amplify it and you hear the noise. So that's really it. So I'm gonna try to raise money by selling my antique collection. And right now we're gonna go over what I have, some of what I have. So if you're interested, you can kind of plan, because February 1st and 2nd we're gonna have action going on. So we're gonna start with the game. You know, this is Scrabble game. If you collect games, it's like 60 years old game. All the instruction how to play it here. A board. Some other games over here. I won't go over this game right here. This is like 64. So it's a little younger than 60 years old. Right here I got all sorts of books. Let me just go over some books. This is a physicist proof favorite, science premier. But what's interesting about this book, if you look at the date, it was dated 1877 and gives you a bunch of illustration how they use science back then. So if you want to study it, it's a good interesting subject. Or how they did the weather back then. This book is from what? Copyrighted, let me see, where's the copyright date? Right here. 1946. First American Pelican book edition, revised on May 1946. Let me see if there's another date. Another thing. Yeah, copyright 1946. So that's it. This book seems to be famous. Tomorrow Will Be Better. It's a fiction novel. It's signed. The copyright date in this book is, where is the copyright? 1948. So all these ancient book, this is going to be sent as one piece of ancient book collection. There's more books. Hunter, this is from like 1950 something. And there's many more books that can be collectible. Bunch of pieces I have, like this lighter for example. Can come closer? Of course it doesn't work right now. You can probably feel it, but I think it's silver coated lighter. It was probably like 1920s or something. This is 1960s. The hunting horn, the brass hunting horn. Some people collect these. These are antique. Nothing stamped on it, so it will probably go cheap. Like, I don't know, 20 bucks something. A box. These are collectibles. I saw these a lot on internet. It's April 1926, just a box. And of course, a record player, you already see. Right here, I got this interesting piece. I won't be able to ship this because this thing alone weighs like, I would say 50 pounds or something. But it's all 1960s type cash register. So if you come to a store and there's something that costs $3, you know, you press a button, this thing opens up. It's still in a good condition. Like if you see the wood, it works. You know, you can have fun with it somewhere. 5 cents. If you wanna $3.65, you can do it. It has the key, everything, and made by National. It was used in Liberty Register something. It was used in Springfield somewhere here in Massachusetts. Now you gotta open this. The receipt paper is kind of old, but like just look at inside. There's no electronics. There's like millions and millions of like small little parts that attach together to make all this work. You gotta lock it for it to work. So just think about it. It's really unique piece. Millions of parts working together. No electronics. If you guys want this as a display somewhere, all of this will be on auction. Another thing, right here, I'm gonna bring it here, is a world globe. It's by Encyclopedia Britannica, and it's probably from 1960. You know what's good about? It's not only interesting because it's an antique piece. You can see the map from 1960. Right here we see a Union of Soviet Socialist Republic. Right? So you can see all these countries that today probably don't even exist and study this thing. So this is a really good antique piece that you can study the earth, plus it looks good, you know. It's a little dusty right now, but it can be wiped off. I'm gonna share a couple more things right here. Can you come closer? This silver coated milk jug is from like coffee. When you drink coffee, it's silver coated, but It was made in 1866, so this is what, like 130 years old. So it's a pretty cool piece. The thing comes with this frying pan. It's silver coated frying pan from, I think these were, I don't know, I have to guess on this one. It has symbol for silver coating 300, but it doesn't have the year on it. So it's probably 1900s, early, something like that. So this is what is it? Right here we see the book. It's copyright 1959. So 1959 video editor. So all it is for this video editor is you spin the handle, you pull the tape. All it is one light bulb in here. Try to add a video with one light bulb today. And if the tape goes through here, shines through a film, and you can see in a reflection in a mirror of the tape right here. That's it. But if you want this piece of history, keep it in your house. It'd be cool stuff. Alright, that was a quick rundown of some of the items I have. I have more items, they will come up, so if you're interested, that's the way I want to raise funds for starting the Bible Adventureland. Alright, you saw some of my collection, my antique collection that I'm planning to sell to raise money for Bible Adventureland. Also, I sell t-shirts, like Christian t-shirts. You can buy these too. I will put pictures of all the designs I have at the end of this video. So if you wanna buy t-shirts, they will work towards good for Bible Adventureland. They are $17.99. Any design, many different designs that I sell. I can ship those inside the United States. So there's a couple other methods that I want to use also, like YouTube channel. When I go and collect 1,000 subscribers, I will monetize it and they will come as an income for Bible Adventureland. So all these methods plus a couple more will work together towards Bible Adventureland for start. But when I start it, I'm hoping this year, maybe end of 2019, then people will come and maybe spend $10, $12. Then we'll support this group. Of course, there will be like some group discounts and all that kind of stuff. So they will probably keep Bible Adventure going until we're gonna buy a piece of land and build a real one, a really good Bible Adventure. Okay, right now let's just enjoy this music a little bit. This music is coming from 74 years ago, to be correct. And you can own this thing. It's gonna be an auction. I'm not sure how much it's gonna go for, but this thing is priceless. You can't really enjoy the music like this. They say during war, they can set something off, they will kill all the electronic devices, but it will do nothing to the record player. So when third world, whatever. So you can enjoy this music anytime you like. You know, it's like, it touches your heart because it's kind of from that old music. It just touches your heart sometimes. You listen to it, it's so awesome.